we should be live. Let me just quick see how the stream looks, and then we'll get going with what I want to do before I have to go get my second shot. Yeah, give me one sec. All right, we look good. We look really good. So, yeah. I don't have a lot of time, but I am going to be maxing sound today. I literally did like 2 back nines yesterday. I'm like 200 points away. But I was so tired last night. I was like, I'm just gonna wait to do that, you know. So. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's see how my buddy Buckley's doing. Oh, he hasn't been on in a while. It's definitely been a while. Not a while. It's only been like a week, but within that week, I went from 84 to 93 laugh. And here's a look at my gags. So obviously, I got that big weight that I promised you guys I would get. My throw's been maxed. Squirt I'm gonna wait on. Got like 5,000 away from that. Tune-up is just... Dude, tune-up and dropper, to me, are personally the two hardest gags to train. And then sound, I'm literally 200 points away. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll go from there. It's a beautiful day out where I'm at. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's already like almost 70 degrees, so... yeah, as you can see, I've only got 2 out of my 10 ball spot parts. I actually did a back 9 yesterday and a middle 6. If I did 2 back 9s, I probably would have realistically maxed that, but... So, a lot of people wonder... They don't ask me specifically, but they say, Logan, you know, I'm trying to... Or not me, not me, of course, but they say, you know, I'm trying to, you know, level up my gags. What is the most quickest and most efficient way to do it? What I tell everybody is, well, I'm not sure how the different HQs work, but I don't think it matters what HQ you go to. I just personally like Lullaby HQ because I like the changes they made with it in this game. So what I like to do is, I like to, like I said, go to Lullaby HQ. For one, make sure I have all my gags. Go to an invasion district and then go to the actual HQ. It's unfortunate because, I mean, it's not unfortunate, but when the Lawbot HQ was still being remodeled, you could actually go there, and it was like a promotional thing for the new CLO boss, and you actually could like. After you run out of gags, you actually could go restock. And there's ice cream barrels, and you can go heal up. So you wouldn't even have to leave the HQ. You could just constantly be, you know, going after all these different cogs, and you would level up so quickly. I mean, I wasn't playing super much back then, but my buddy, man, he really capitalized on that. Oh, nice. So now another one's gonna join. Okay, that didn't work. And I wanted to use... Dude, I really don't know. It's really starting to piss me off. I don't know what's wrong with my in-game overlay for NVIDIA GeForce, because I have an NVIDIA graphics card. I mean, but nowadays when you have any high-end NVIDIA graphics card or AMD graphics card, you should be able to record and stream using that graphics card, and it should run in a smooth... Not that this isn't smooth, like right now I'm using OBS, which I'm totally fine with. But it's also like annoying because, you know, I want to stream with the in-game overlay, but whenever I try to sign into my YouTube account, the in-game overlay doesn't work. So it's like, alright, I guess I gotta use OBS then. But, yeah. I mean, just there alone, I got almost 50 points of using just 3 gags, so it's like, it's super convenient, I would say. I might stream a little later today, but I gotta leave in like 45 minutes-ish, so I actually don't have class today though, so that's nice. Let's see if there's any comments. Alright, I don't see anybody. Guess no one has joined yet. That's okay though. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of grinding since you guys last saw me. 93 laugh now. I hate when other cooks join. As long as I keep dodging like this, I'll be okay. I think. Oh man, I'm in trouble. Oh, we got a medic. Yes, we have a medic. We have a I love how he's literally dressed up like a literal medic. I wonder where he got that outfit. I'm actually kind of curious. I mean, yeah, I'll max my sound in no time then. I just figured I might as well get out of the way now. I'm gonna get a ton of points from this one. I thought about filing to be a content creator for this game, but I wasn't sure how consistent I'd be with the uploading. And I'm sure they would want someone that's like constantly playing the game, and it's just with school going on and everything, I really can't do that, unfortunately, because I'm very inconsistent with this game, if that makes any sense. So like, man, something in my throat. It's messing with my voice, but anyways, yeah, I'm very inconsistent with this game. Because, you know, sometimes I'll play a ton, sometimes I'll play hardly at all. Sometimes I'll play, you know, average amount. I don't know, it's always all over the place. You never know. So it's probably best I just don't file for that content creator thing. I think I'd probably realistically make it though, because I was looking at the requirements and I fulfill all the requirements needed to be a content creator. So nice. I'm fine with people training with me so long as they don't get in the way of my training, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I got it, boys. We got it. We got it live on stream. Oh, this dude's maxing everything. He don't need any points. I don't know what he's doing. And his other guy's max too. Okay, so that actually ended up happening a lot quicker than I intended it to happen. But I'm 1,500 away from lure. I think realistically I could actually max that. I don't know. What do you guys think? That would be cool. Max and lure and squirt. I mean, max and lure and sound on the same stream. That would be rad. So I'm gonna do that. Yep, I'm gonna do it. So you know what that means? I'm packing a ton of Big Mac. Or I was gonna say Big Macs. Oh my gosh. I'm packing a ton of big magnets. Yeah. We can get rid of some of these. Bring a ton of squirt. Train my squirt while I'm at it, you know. And then I'll save that as my preset. No, I don't want to do that because I don't want to delete the preset I had. I think I had a pretty good setup before and I don't remember it. So. Alright. How long does this invasion last? Just so I have a good idea. Great. Like, none of these invasions are lasted very long. I mean, I'll do the telemarketer one, I guess, but, like, that's not a high enough cog for my liking, if that makes any sense. How about this? We'll fish a little bit until I get the invasion I want. Because I actually want to I do want to level up in fishing. So. Wow, I'm throwing this way too far. I also have another tune I could be working on. I made that. I mean, I'm sure you guys, anyone who watched me saw the video a couple weeks ago. I posted of my new tune named Dark Deputies, just a black bunny. But he's his first two gags are actually trap and lure, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with him yet. I really don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. I also just noticed when I leveled up there, when I maxed my sound, you get a ton of XP for that. I didn't realize how much XP you get for maxing gags. Yeah, my two starter gags on this tune was lure and throw. So I really did want to make sure that I ended up maxing lure soon after throw, and I just maxed throw not too long ago. So, and now of course I just maxed sound before lure, but sound's so easy to max. It's like, give me a break. You don't even have to train it practically half the time. It kind of just develops itself. Alright, I'll get to the 20th fish, shell my bucket, and then we'll see what we're looking at in terms of invasions. So, with my theory, when these two end, there should be at least one more that starts back up again. That's like for like 45, 50 minutes. That's usually how it works. Like, they usually always have like 2 or 3 ongoing invasions, depending on the time of day and how many tunes are on. And judging by the time of day, which is 8:22 Eastern time, and the amount of tunes on, I will probably only get 1 additional invasion district, but I could be wrong. These are my statistics. I've went sad 15 times. Which, if I had to make a guess, is probably more than than I've gone sad ever, really. Like in Toontown Rewritten, of course. Lawbite HQ has freaking... Okay, maybe my hypothesis was wrong, because there's no other invasion. Okay, we'll do this. We'll go and we'll do the telemarketer invasion until something else pops up, and then we'll go do that invasion. So, yeah. I'm actually gonna change the title. Give me 1 sec, actually. I'm gonna change the title to Accent Sound and Lure in Toontown Corporate Clash. Alright. Alright, that's done now. What am I doing? Why am I going this way? Yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys. I got finals next week. Tomorrow is literally my last day of class. Finals next week, and then I'm home free. So, it's just a problem. Like, I want to use my presentation and my $50 bill. That gives me a crap ton of points, but I can't use it with these low-level cogs. You guys get my point here? Get my drift? So I'm kind of stuck using... I think I can use Hypno Goggle. No, that might only be... Yeah, okay, I can use my Hypno Goggles. So I can get some points doing that, but it's like... So I guess I'll just fight these level 6 telemarketers. It is so incredibly hot in my room. I mean, I went to Lowe's last night. I bought a fan. I've got the ceiling fan running. I've got all my windows open. Like, I'm doing everything I can to stay at a normal temperature. But man, it is unbearably hot out. I mean, yesterday it was like 86, and it's only April. It's like crazy, but I like warm weather. I'm a warm weather guy, so I don't mind it. And I'll just use a shit ton of these, and of course my $10 bill misses on a level 6 telemarketer. That's awesome. I love when that happens. Funny enough, the most hilarious thing happened yesterday. So I was on campus, right? And there's these certain people that I have a class with, like a history class with, and we always talk together, like all the time. Because like every time he puts us in the breakout rooms, we're always in the same room. So we're talking like a lot, and you know, we got to know each other a lot, and like we're actually one of the only few groups that actually participates because we got to know each other. See, that's the thing. That's what people don't realize. If you actually took time to get to know another person, they'll be so much more open with you, and like they'll be willing to talk to you about anything, even if it's history crap. Because the thing is I like history. You know, I like talking about history, but no one else in my group liked talking about history. So when he wasn't in our breakout room and the professor would leave the breakout room, I would just talk to everybody about, you know, just like certain, like what's their hobby, what do they like to do, where are they all from? Because you know, the college I actually go to is like a liberal arts school, so there's like people from all over the place that come to the college I go to. But anyways, so there's this one girl. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't, you know, I don't know her super well. I don't want to, you know, put her name out there for everyone to know. Not that anyone would really care, anyways. But so it was a nice day out. So you know, like I was outside, you know, in the Zoom. And yeah, I was out there in the Zoom, and we're outside doing Zoom because it was just so nice out. And the one girl who's in my group, I'm looking at her background, and I'm like, wait, she's outside too. And I'm like, wait a sec, this looks very familiar. And then we get put in the breakout room together, and then I hear her talking like in the Zoom and outside, and I'm like, wait a sec. I'm like, something ain't right here. And then I turn around and I'm like, and she turns around at the same time. It's like we saw each other at the same time. It was like hilarious. Anyways, we're working on like a final paper together, somewhat. The whole class is, but so her and I got together and talked like the entire time just about random crap. But it was just a cool experience because like I don't have many friends on campus, so most of my friends I still have from high school and stuff like that. Those are the people I consider true friends that I've been hanging out with. But you know, I kind of told myself, hey, you gotta branch out. You know, that's still the only invasion. Wow, that's very disappointing. But anyways, the point of the story, we were talking and we have these papers that are called historical argument pieces that we basically have to argue for like a certain point made within the text, and like you have to support it with like it has to be like a scholarly paper basically. You have to support it with like hard facts and evidence and stuff like that. And you know, and she was curious. She wanted to know, you know, how I did on the historical argument pieces, and I'm like, oh well, you know, I got a 90 on the first one, you know, like I got a B plus on the midterm, I got an A on the third one, A on the fourth one, and then now the final exam, which we haven't taken yet. She was like, I cannot believe you did so well in those. Like seriously, like what did you do? And I'm like, let me let you in on a little secret. I am not a scholarly writer at all. As a matter of fact, I would consider myself a terrible writer. But the one thing I think that separated me from the other kids in the class was because the arguments I made were kind of in support of like what my actual professors like what he is like politically. And I'm like, if you just know his political affiliation, you could write about anything that has to do with what he believes in. Because here's the thing, we got that he was a religious guy. So typically religious people are more on the conservative side of things. So I basically made the point in saying, I was like, you know, so I know he's a history teacher. Normally professors are liberal, normally. But considering he's really about religion and based off of the things he's talked about in class, he's most likely a conservative. So the things I wrote about were generally right-leaning to appeal to him. Because the thing that people don't realize is professors, while they're not supposed to grade you based off of what you believe in, if you write about something that they agree with, they'll typically be more lenient on the grading rather than stricter. So that's basically what I told her. I'm like, you basically just have to appeal to what he likes. Because if you appeal to what he likes, you know, your chances of getting a better grade in that class will just go higher and higher each time. It's about thinking smarter, not harder, essentially. But, yeah. But the thing is, too, is that I also, like, kissed his ass, like, so much the entire semester. That's the thing. Because, you know, and that's another thing, too. Like, I liked him. He was a really nice guy. But I also knew going into it, his Rate My Professor... They do these things online, if you guys didn't know, called, like, Rate My Professor. It's like a website. But he had terrible ratings. I mean, a lot of the students just don't like him. And, like, that gave me a little bit of goosebumps going into it. But I also knew, I was like, if I just kiss his ass as much as I possibly can and appeal to what he believes in, that'll help my grade a lot. And... I mean, if I do well in the final, I'm going to be finishing with a solid A, so it's like, yeah. I could still, realistically, I could still get a B plus and do okay, but, oh, perfect, downsizers. That's exactly what I was looking for. Couldn't have panned it out any better. Because, yeah, I can actually get level 8s with downsizers. But, yeah. It's just a lesson in life, guys. If you guys ever decide to do college, you know, get to know your professor. Get to know what he likes, his interests. Get to know him in general, and just don't be a dick. To put it plainly, if you're not a dick, you know, your chances of having a good semester increase even higher than it was before. So, yeah, this was a good semester. Yeah, and I've had a generally good year, other than COVID, you know, messing everything up. But you know that happens sometimes. You can't control everything, you know. So, oh man, I've only got like a half hour. I don't know if I can. My mom said I could leave early to get the shot, but I'm like, I really don't want to leave early. I'd be leaving an hour early. Like, I don't want to get it over. You know, I want to. I've gotta max my lure. You know what I'm saying? It is detrimental to my. Right, and Cloud should statistically kill that downsizer. I think. The 110 health. I think it should. Not very good with the math of this game, in case you couldn't tell. But yeah, it should do like at least 120. Yeah, yep, 120. So yeah, more than enough to kill it. I don't know what I'm gonna do after I'm done streaming. I don't know. I might work. I have 3. See, the thing is this semester's set up kind of nice because I don't mind writing papers. I have 3 final papers due, and I have 1 final exam. So I'm only really taking 1 test. So, I don't know, should I go... Let's try to find a level 5 or something like that that's not an EXE. Yeah, there. I just don't want to take too much health away. In other news, I also got a haircut. So, I mean, my hair was pretty long before, if you knew me in real life, you know, so it's a big change, but... The thing is that's what I always do. People don't realize. Like, I literally grow my hair out. I get a haircut like once every 7-8 months, give or take. So I don't go to the barbershop often to begin with. It's a very rare occurrence that you'll ever see me at a barbershop. Or salon, or whatever for that matter. But yeah, this will get my squirt up too. That's why I'm. If anyone's wondering why I'm doing lure and squirt, because I want to max my squirt too eventually. That won't be a little bit down the road yet, but cause I really want to focus on my drop. Drop's so freaking hard to train. I don't know. My buddy has drop, and he gets so lucky. He gets so lucky every single time. Like, his drop always hits. He doesn't need a stun for his drop to hit, and it's not even prestige. It's just like mine, and it hits all the time. But I digress. I hope this doesn't kill me. Oh, it almost killed me. I hope this lure doesn't miss, because if this lure misses, I'm done for. Okay. Alright. Come on. I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns on this one. Alright, well, luckily that hit. If that didn't hit, I would have been done for, but the only thing that's gonna kill this guy strategically... Well, birthday cake might, but just not to risk it, I'm gonna wedding cake. Watch it miss, though. Okay, good. One change I really do like that they made in this game was that, what was it? Oh, like, you don't have to earn 500 points each time to unlock your level 8 gag. Or level... In Toontown, it's level 7. In, like, normal Toontown. But in this game, it's... They do level 8 gags. So, level 8 gags, you could just restock them, which is, like, super nice. Yep, so then I just go back here and I collect my laugh and restock, and then I go back to the HQ, because what people don't realize is a lot of people trade on the streets and stuff like that, right? And that gets you double points, yeah. But when you go to COG HQ, I think it's like an additional ×2. So I think you're getting like quadruple, you're getting like ×4 points each time you use a gag, which is, you know, as the, as we young kids say, poggers. It's poggers. So it's just like, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to doing the load preset. Great, now I'm wasting more jelly beans. I was so close to... I'll get rid of all my tune-up. I don't need that, really. And then... Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm only about 1,000 away now. I should get that gag in no time. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well today. Bless up to everyone that has watched the stream or is watching the stream. Alright, yeah, we'll do some level 8s here. So far, since I've had presentation, I've never had it miss once, which is nice. But from what I've heard from a lot of people, presentation misses a lot in this game. So, see, that's the problem with this game, though. It's inconsistently hard. There's certain parts that they made easier, but there's certain parts that they made harder, too. Like, for example... It's so much easier to develop your gags now than it is in Rewritten, and I firmly believe that. I think you can max your gags quicker in this game than you can in Toontown Rewritten. And that's saying something, because Toontown Rewritten is generally easy to max too, because there's constantly invasions. But, yeah. Perfect, bring it on. Yeah, I'm still like 5,000 away from Squirt. There's no way I'm maxing that anytime soon. Yeah, generally how I do it, I fight the higher level cogs first because I use my higher level gags first. Gags that are strong enough to kill the cogs. This might not kill, actually. I just realized I don't have a rain cloud anymore. Nope, of course not. Don't know what I was thinking there. Well, actually, I know what I was thinking. I thought I had a rain cloud and I didn't, but... Man, I really have to clean off my bed, man. I've got all these clothes on the bed. That I just, they're clean clothes, but I just haven't put them away. Because I'm lazy. Alright, we'll fight level... Yeah, 6 will kill the... Is that Absol guy here? I could have sworn I just saw that dude in the gag shop. Another thing I heard that misses a lot is Fire Hose. Like, when it's lured, like, interestingly enough, it misses a ton. And that's not, and I could prove that. Like, I could literally, like, getting my Squirt to Geyser was so painful because, like, my Fire Hose just missed every time I lured. And I don't know why it was doing that, but it was. So, yeah, that was extremely annoying. Yeah, normally I would continue on the path to my ball spot suit, but I'm actually like that Buckley tune I was telling you about earlier. Speaking of Squirt missing, there it goes. Um, he's actually working on his ball spot suit part 2. So it would just be better if we worked on it together, cause like we wanna do our first CEO together. I'm gonna have the big magnet. That's annoying, but it is what it is. I hate when other cogs join. That's when things get hairy because I want to use all my gags, but I can't use all my gags when I'm constantly being attacked and I'm low on laugh. Because then I have to go back to the berg and get more laugh. Alright, I'm not even gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna lure. Yeah, I'm gonna lure. Because I need the lure points, so... But then he only has 1 round left, so when I kill him, he's gonna come unlured. Whatever. I don't care. Do your worst. It's so sunny out now. That's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find level 6. Yeah, that Absol guy's there. Where's that Absol guy? I could have sworn he was just in the gag shop. Am I just tripping? I could have to look back on the stream. I think I'm just tripping. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to fight that level 6. Alright, I'll just fight this level 5 then. There we go. I tell you what though, I gotta give props to my big magnet. My big magnet almost never misses now, so that's nice. I noticed the moment I got presentation, it like always hits now. It's funny though, I noticed my hypno goggles misses a lot, which I'm like, okay, I don't know why that's missing a lot. I think they lowered the accuracy of lure as a whole in this game, honestly. I don't have any evidence to prove that, but if I dig up enough research, I'd probably be able to find something. I'm in some deep trouble here. Okay, I should still be okay. Granted, everything hits, I should still be okay. Okay. Alright. This is where it gets fun. I think I'm dead. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Alright. That's okay, guys. That's okay. Man, that was epic. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. But anyways, this girl I was talking to, I was like, hey, maybe you can like let me in on your little friend group here. I got like no friends at the school. She was like, oh yeah, you'll fit in just fine. I'll say, so we're about 800-ish away from, which isn't bad. That can be done. I'm wasting a lot of jelly beans doing this though. No, that's not what I want to do. Alright guys, back on the saddle. So really the biggest problem with going sad in this game anymore is not necessarily going sad, it's the amount of jelly beans you have to spend to get all your gags back. Like I literally spent almost, if I remember correctly, I literally spent almost like 500 jelly beans just to get all my gags back there, so it's kind of annoying, but sometimes you can't help things. Like, I couldn't help my big magnet missing there. If my big magnet hit, I would have beat the cog and I would have went back and got laugh and stuff, but can't control everything, so. My geyser should kill. Maybe. And this cog just walked right through us. Alright, that did kill. Yeah. You know, I actually wasn't trading in my gags initially. I had a really big wake-up call when I did a Loftus one time. Because I was just curious. Hate when that happens. That's okay though, I'm just happy Lure didn't miss. That's all I really care about. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I was doing a Loftus, and it was taking forever for people to join. There was like 3 of us. We needed that one more person. And I was wondering, I'm like, well, you know, why isn't anyone joining? And then this Toon basically came to me, and he was like, no offense, but Toons like you who try to rush through the game and don't take time to develop your gags are the reasons why we have to wait in these groups super long. Basically is what he told me. And, you know, of course I was a little offended, because I'm like, I'm not intentionally trying to rush through the game. Like, I'm not trying to finish it necessarily in the quickest way possible. I'm just, you know, just trying to get along, or like, you know, chug along, and I'm just not focusing on gag development necessarily. But anyways, I thought about it, and I'm like, he's right. You know, it was disgraceful. I was like at 80 some laugh, and I had like none of my gags max but throw, and it was just disgraceful. So that's why I went on this big grind, I guess you could say. And that's why I just maxed. I mean, I maxed throw. I just maxed sound. I'm about to max lure. So that Toon would look back on me now and be like, "I'm so proud. I could shed a tear." He was rude though. He was just a rude Toon in general. Like, I mean, when we were in the Loftus, someone made a little mistake, It was a minor mistake. It wasn't a mistake that was gonna get us killed or anything. And he literally goes word for word in big caps. He's like, "Dude, seriously?" with exclamation points. Like, he just wasn't a happy tune. Hey, you know what the tutorial Tom says? A happy tune's a healthy tune. So that's kind of like, you can kind of apply that to real life too. A happy person is a healthy person, really. I mean, not all necessarily. You can be happy and still have, like, you know, health problems and stuff like that. But in general, you're typically more healthy if you're a happier person in life. Great, the CXE joined. Awesome. There we go. I like to jam the keys really fast. That usually helps sometimes. Hey, it helped that time. I got that from my girlfriend's dad. That's what he used to do. He'd like jam the key. He'd like rapidly like hit the keys and like usually almost all. He used to dodge a lot with that. I don't know if that does anything. I don't really think it does, but it helps him. So I might as well do it too. Oh, that's good. We got another tune training now. Wonder what he's training. If I take a guess, it's lure and trap. Yep, I think it's lure and trap. That's what he's doing. Yep, lure and trap. I'll do that 6. See, here's the thing, what people don't realize. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm anti-zap all the way, right? But of course. But typically, the best way to train your gags is to train 2 at once, because then you develop them both at the same time. So when you train lure, and you have to use a gag in place of lure, so like the call gets trapped, you can use trap. Like, you know, I'm more for gags that work hand in hand together. Drop and tune-up just don't have gags that work well with each other. Like, trap works with lure very well. Squirt works with zap very well. I'd argue in some... I mean, throw and lure work very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's usually gags that go hand in hand with each other, and drop and tune-up just aren't one of them, because with drop you need multiple tunes because you need some stuns in order usually for the drop to hit. Other than that, though, I like drop. That's why I picked drop on this tune. I think when you combine drop with other, like, higher level drop with other higher level drops, the damage it does is unbelievable. I mean, it's better than and of course there's no invasions. Damn. There's usually almost always an invasion. I don't get that. Oh. Just as I left. I love it. It's freaking penny pinchers, though. It really pisses me off. But there we go. Any other ones? Nope. Oh, wow, it's an hour long. That should realistically be enough for me to get my lure. Like I said, I'm only 700 away now, so I'm pretty close. Funny enough, last night I went on Toontown Rewritten. I did. I went on Toontown Rewritten and I wanted to see what was up. And let me tell you guys something. Nothing. Nothing was up. It was all the same shit as before. There's nothing new in the game. Like, at all. So, yeah, it's just a waste of time. That's the problem. I got so bored with Toontown Rewritten. Like, I didn't even max all of my suits. I only maxed, on Duckley, I only maxed Sellbot and Cashbot. I didn't even max Lawbot and Bossbot. Because I'm pretty close in both, but I just got bored. Honestly, that's what happened. I got bored, and there's just nothing fun to do in that game anymore. It's not unique like this one. There's just so many different unique aspects of this game. But, you know, I respect both private servers. I'm happy that both are out. You know, if you want to personally play the game as it was before with little to no changes, then Rewritten's your game. But if you want to play something that's a tad harder and has a unique feel to it and is a newer version of Toontown, then by all means, you play Corporate Clash, you know? I mean, that's why I like this game so much. Typically, from what I've noticed, the harder gamers play Corporate Clash. The ones that are actually, they like to win, so. And don't get me wrong though. Like I said, I like both servers. I think they both serve a purpose. It's just one's, you know, unique and new, and the other's not. So. I love that. All right, that's how I know it's 9 o'clock. The bell just went off. Which means I really should get going soon, but I also really do want to max my lure before I head out of here. Because that would be an awesome stream. If I max sound and lure at the same time. Sperry. I could be wrong, but is that Sperry from YouTube? Could be. I don't know. I didn't even know if he was still around anymore. I wasn't sure what he did. There goes another car that just runs right by us. Dang it, I was hoping I can get that. So we'll use water balloon on this guy. And then we'll use seltzer on this guy and just take the hit. I just realized I'm on my laptop without the CLO binds. CLO binds? I didn't even know there was CLO binds. I like the music too. That's another thing why I picked this HQ. I like this music better than the other ones. But this one was also done by Corporate Clash. So. Lure is definitely a I shouldn't have used that gag, but lure is definitely a necessity though. Lure and throw. Like I hate like yesterday I was doing a middle six and and I mean the middle six was just hell. It was total hell because the one guy didn't have prestige sound, right? And like obviously prestige sound, you really do need prestige sound in this game. It just the problem is most people have the prestige sound combos memorized and not the non-press. It's hard to memorize. Like what do you do if there's 2 press sound tunes and 2 non-press sound tunes? Or what do you do if there's 3 press sound tunes and only 1 non-press? So it's just easier if everyone just prestiges sound. It just makes it easier on everybody. And plus the combinations you can do are deadly with when everyone has prestige sound. That's why I prestige my sound. I don't think it was prestige last stream, but yeah, I made a genuine mistake prestiging tune-up first. I shouldn't have done it first. Obviously, in hindsight, I would have done sound first, and any tune I make from here on out is gonna have sound pressed first. But anyways, so one tune wasn't pressed sound, so a lot of the damage combos weren't working, and they were blinking red. Like, we'd all have blinking red cogs, but they wouldn't actually die, so we'd all get hammered pretty hard and have to use tune-up. And just, we waste a round tune-up in, and then another round to actually kill the cogs. But then you have another tune that didn't have throw, and I'm just like, you can't leave out throw. I don't care if you have zap. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he remade. Yeah, yeah, you just can't do it. You can't do it. It's just not... Zap it, don't get me wrong. I mean, Zap's an okay gag. It's not a terrible gag, but the problem with Zap is it creates this mindset that people have that, oh, I can use Zap and get Zap and squirt and not have throw and be okay. Like no. Like throw is an important gag. Throw does a tremendous amount of damage. Most people in this game know throw combinations rather than squirt and zap combinations. And just like the one battle we were in, like there was 4 cogs and like everyone's squirting and zapping and I'm like, I don't even know what to do, so I just randomly squirted a cog. And it didn't even kill any of them. Like they all stayed alive. So it's just like Zap's just too much to learn. That's why it's like I don't want to learn Zap. It just takes up too much time and energy, and like why learn a new gag when I already know the ones that I have. So yeah. Just like that, I'm only like 600 points away from my next lure. I mean, my max lure. Yeah, I consider throw, squirt, sound, and lure the 4 main gags. Those gags you really have to focus on maxing. The other ones can come in due time. I mean, next, of course, for me is going to be drop. Because drop, like I said, when drop's max, drop is really useful. But when it's low, it's pretty much useless. That's kind of why sometimes I question why I got drop. I probably, in hindsight, should have did trap instead. But in this game, I still agree. I still think they're both pretty much toss-ups on which one you want, because they both have their pros and cons, but they both do. Is that guy a beaver and he's really just named Beaver? Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh, look at his gags. What the heck? Beaver. I mean, all his other gags are max, though, so you really can't fault him for that drop. They just all looked low at first. I'm like, wait, what? See, and as you notice, though, guys, my big magnet has hit every single time. Except for the one time I went fat. Okay, so it did miss once. But it hits a lot. I mean, it hits a lot more than it did for me in Rewritten. So, yeah. After this, I'm going to take a look and see if there's any other new invasions that popped up that would be more useful to me. so I can use my higher level gag. Because that's the problem. I could use these lower level gags, but I'll max my lure quicker if I have if I can actually use my higher level gags. I'll fight this level 5 and then I'll check. I also don't know if maxing the lure is gonna make my lure hit more. I don't know. It's all the stuff I have to look into. Like, I knew everything rewritten, but I don't know anything corporate class, because it's a new game. Like, of course that is. Like I said, I don't mind learning new things. It's just gonna take me time. That's all. But my argument here is that there's not enough. There's too much stuff to learn within the game already to begin with, that I just simply don't want to take the time to learn Zap strats, especially considering the fact that my Toon doesn't have Zap himself. I think it should be the person who has Zap's responsibility to know what hits what. And did I really miss 2 times in a row? I mean, it's fine by me. I'm getting some more big magnet points, but still, it's like it shouldn't be missing that much. I just gotta hope it hits every time now. Because I'm gonna hit him with this water balloon, he's gonna wake up. Hopefully that's not. Okay, yeah, I'm okay. As long as my big magnet really needs to come in clutch again, though. Don't miss for me like you did last time. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm glad I was able to do another stream for you guys, though, even though this one's probably a little more boring, because we're really just training, and I'm just kind of talking about, rambling off about life, but I'm glad I was able to get another stream, and 400 points away, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Of course, Penny Pincher's the only evasion, so gotta go back to the bird, get laugh, get some gags, and we'll go right back to it. So essentially, I'm pretty much earning around 200 points each time I go. So realistically, I'll only have to go back one more time before I max my lure. That's granted if everything hits. So there should be this time I restock my gags, and then one more time I should restock my gags, and then I should actually be good to max lure. Then should have enough gags and enough XP. Anyways, I think when you guys last saw me, I don't even think I was in Acorn Acres yet. I think I was still in the Berg. So, that was my very first time doing Acorn Acres as a playground, so I guess I'll give my thoughts on that. I liked it. It's nice. Beautiful playground. I really love the fishing. I wish the pond wasn't that big, because a lot of people don't like to use the pond because it's so big. So you have... Like, see, the thing is when you use ponds like the Berg ponds, they're so much smaller, and you can catch more fish doing a pond like this, versus doing a pond like, for example, in, like I said, Acorn Acres, where the pond is just so big, it's like, I did it again, damn it. I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep loading my preset, and I don't want to do that. I want to grab it. Sorry guys, I hate that I keep doing this to you guys, but alright, now we're good. Alright. I can't believe the semester's already over. I swear, it honestly feels like it just started yesterday. Okay, we'll fight. Yeah. That's right, I forgot there's only level 6 cogs here. everything's hidden, which is nice so far. My fire hose usually misses the loops once though, and it hasn't missed yet. I got one more fire hose, so if it misses this time, you know why. Fight that level 5. Oh, that was nice of him. How sweet. Fireball, that's nice. Oh no, this guy. Or that guy. Vanilla. Any level 5s? No? Okay. I'll take what I can get then, I guess. Dang it. It's funny, that girl I was actually talking to, I'll bring that up again because one of the arguments she made against my claim is that, you know, it's Zoom. It's so much harder to actually bond with a professor that's on Zoom rather than in person. And I'm like, that's a good point. That's solid. I mean, like I said, Zoom makes socializing so much harder, I noticed, but it doesn't bother me. So, but for a lot of people it does. So, that's why a lot of people are the way they are, and that's that, you know? Nice. Yeah, in case you guys didn't hear earlier, I mean, I'm going to get my second dose of the vaccine. I've had so many arguments about this vaccine, it's unbelievable. It's just like, you wonder why. Here's the thing, I got in a little tiff with somebody about it, and it's kind of sad why I got in the little tiff, because like, if you want to know my opinion, I don't really care what you do. Like, you know, if you feel inclined to get the vaccine, then absolutely get the vaccine. If you are scared of COVID, I wouldn't say scared, but you don't want to feel major side effects, then get the COVID vaccine. If you don't care and you're willing to make that risk, then just don't get the vaccine. I mean, like, it doesn't bother me. Oh, I didn't lure. Dang it. I guess someone found out that I got the vaccine and they were very upset with me. And I'm like, it's like really not your choice. Like, I got extremely pissed off because I'm like, it's really not your choice whether or not, you know, like, you don't have a say in whether or not I get a vaccine or not. It's like, you know, it's really my choice. It's not your choice at all. So, but it's just funny how upset people get about it. You know, like, I could care less if you get a vaccine or not. Like, I don't care. I'm doing this for me, myself, and I. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm getting it so in case I do get COVID, you know, I feel, you know, I don't feel half as bad. But people don't realize that, and you know, yeah. So Even though, funny enough, a couple months back, I was generally not going to get the vaccine because, well, for one, it's not FDA approved, but another, it's just, vaccines normally take years to develop. It's just odd to me that this just seems rushed to me, that's all. That's the only point I was making. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze there. And there it goes missing again after I... Oh man, I keep sneezing. What the heck? Maybe I already have COVID. No, I'm kidding. I wonder how long this stream's been going on now. Oh wow, it's already been an hour and 11 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Ugh. It's the pollen, man. There's so much pollen on my truck. It's insane. One moment, guys. I will be right back. Real quick, just to grab a tissue. I am back. I should have muted my mics. Sorry about that if you heard me sneezing or whatever. Or, blowing my nose. So this one, if I'm judging correctly, this one's pretty much going to be as long as the last stream I did, which is about an hour and a half, because I'm getting really close to getting this, lure maxed here. That's the second... Okay, guys, did you notice that? The first time my water balloon missed, it missed 2 times in a row after I lured the coil. It just happened again, where right after the first water balloon missed and I lured again, the second water balloon missed. Something's not right with that. Something's definitely not right. You know what, I'm gonna be on the safe side. I'm just gonna throw. Just because I really just need the lure, I don't need anything else. Alright. There we go. Keep fighting. I'm almost there. I am happy that my lure hits a lot, though. That does make me scream for joy. Ironically enough, though. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Eat this. Bam! Love this game. Corporate Clash is the best Toontown private server. No debate. I don't care how many people Rewritten has. Hands down, this is the best. Guys, we are so close. We are literally 150 points away. Just when we were when we first started this stream. That's how far away we were from our next sound gag. Or maxing our sound. I keep forgetting. There's no more gag after these. We're done. I think... Oh, we still got 3 more big magnets. Yeah, my strategy here is I'm kind of ditching the squirt and throw strap, or the squirt and lure strap, because it's not enough. The squirt isn't powerful enough to kill one hit these cogs, and I can't take much. I don't have much health, so I don't want to risk going sad again like I did before. So that's kind of my strategy here, if anyone was wondering. Oh, this won't kill. Dang. I am a dodge master, though. So, and there's my last hit. Big magnet, so we're going to go back, get more lure. And that should be the last time we go to restock lure, because we should have enough hits that we max our lure gag. Yeah, we're literally only like 100 points away, so. I'll use water balloon for this guy. Get rid of him. And I'll use my cream pie for this guy. Get him out of the way. Alright, so we'll go back to the berg, we'll get our laugh, get the remaining of our lure gags, and then we should be able to max lure at this last round here. So hang tight with me, guys, we're getting there. We'll have it in no time. There we go. Now we're fully healed up. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that should be good. Let's see if there's any new invasions. Nope. Still the penny pitcher one, so we're gonna have to still use our lower gags. See, this would have been done a lot quicker if I had a high level invasion where I could use my presentation and my $50 bill, but it is what it is. We're almost done now, and that's all that matters. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream for the most part. Since we're almost done here, finishing up, we're going on an hour and 20 now, so this might be a little longer than the other stream. Oh, we're 70 points away, guys. I don't want to fight EXEs. Yeah, that's good. Almost done, guys. I feel it. It's getting closer and closer and closer. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking that everything's hitting so far. I'm liking it a lot. Oh my gosh, guys. We're 20 points away. We are literally like 20 points away. And then we maxed Lure. I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. So now we could just... I'm just going to finish these guys off because I don't really care about Squirt anymore. I'll train that another time. We did it, you guys. We did it. GG. We did it. As you could see, I'll take a seat here on this chair. It'll let me? Yeah. We got it. Maxed in Lure, maxed in Sound, maxed in Throw. Squirt will be next. Tune up and drop won't be for probably a long time. But, yeah, we did it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. And, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully in another stream or another video. Peace.